This is one of those films where I saw myself in it a lot, so it made me look back on my life. What can I say? I went to a magnet school. It was grades 4 through 12. I was there for all 9 years. So there's a little bit about me. Now let's talk about this movie. Gifted. So Gifted is a film directed by Mark Webb, stars Chris Evans, Jenny Slate, Octavia Spencer. Chris Evans plays a guy named Frank. He has a daughter who is extremely smart. We're talking this kid is like in first grade. She's in elementary school, but she's doing like advanced math. She's gifted, you know, she's a child prodigy. You know like those little kids you'll see on YouTube who play like Bach on the piano like perfectly? Yeah, it's like that. So from the trailer I saw for this movie, I was like, okay, this is gonna be like Good Will Hunting with a kid. And in some parts of this movie, I was like, okay, yeah, this is Good Will Hunting with a kid. So then the moral dilemma comes up. Should she use this gift she's been given for like the betterment of humankind and all that, or should she have, you know, her own choice in what direction to take her life? You know, it's that Good Will Hunting, Manchester by the Sea kind of vibe. And I'll tell you right now, I actually enjoyed this film a lot. First of all, the acting was great. Yeah, Chris Evans proves that he is more than just Captain America. He's actually like a down-to-earth dude. He plays a really good father. I don't know if he's a father in real life. I know he was dating Jenny Slate for a while. Probably started when they were filming this movie, because Jenny Slate plays the kid's teacher, so she and Chris Evans form a relationship, and yeah, you know what? But it works. The dialogue wasn't completely horrible. There were some lines where I was like, really? But for the most part, it seemed pretty natural. And of course, I gotta talk about the kid. The child actress's name is McKenna Grace, and she wasn't completely horrible either. She wasn't like Lady Mormont to Game of Thrones, but she wasn't completely Anakin Skywalker in Phantom Menace either. She was in the middle, you know, she was passable. And the supporting characters were good too. Octavia Spencer is always a great actress. Lindsay Duncan, who I recognize from Sherlock, she was really good in this film as Chris Evans' mother, which is funny because she's British and she's British in this movie, but Chris Evans just is not. Just makes me wonder why Mark Webb made that choice. Maybe because he really wanted to work with Lindsay Duncan? I don't know. But the story in this film, I gotta admit, was really relatable for me. Not just because, like I said, I went to a magnet school, but I know I'm probably going to be alone on this, but I did not like Manchester by the Sea at all. There was little to no character transformation in the main character in that film. In this film, all the characters are going through changes. They're going through court because Chris Evans' mother wants custody of the kid. They want her to go to, like, you know, gifted schools, but Chris Evans wants his kid to live a normal life with friends in a normal school. You know, that's where the whole moral dilemma comes in. And I, for one, thought it was pretty well done. I felt for the characters. When they were fighting in court, the lawyers were really speaking out. Court stuff usually bores me. Like in Daredevil, when the lawyers are talking about court shit, I'm like bored. I'm paying attention to other shit. I don't know why, but for some reason I was watching the court scenes in this film. I was like, yeah, might just be a first for me. I also really like the way this movie was shot. I usually don't talk about cinematography that much, but when it stands out in my mind as one of the highlights of the film, I gotta talk about it in my video. There were a lot of handheld shots in this film, and to me it just made it seem more real, more intimate, more personal. Like when two characters are doing a walk and talk and the camera's just kind of, you know, in front of them just walking like this. I don't know, to me that just adds a very real element to it. And the score composed by Rob Simonson, I'll be honest, I don't remember most of it. So I'll just say it's kind of forgettable. But Gifted is a really heartfelt story. I cared about the characters, I related to them, the acting was really good. I don't know how many people are gonna go see this movie since it is a limited release, but I think you should. So in that, I will say, go see this movie while it's in theaters. So Gifted, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Whatever you think, go ahead and leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe.